afternoon, dear colleagues. I'm happy to see you here, and today I'm going to share some ideas and some methods with you. Every lesson we start with warming up activities. To start with, we can use different activities. I offer you brainstorm. It is very helpful for your students. Why? Because it helps you to involve your students into English speaking process. Imagine that you are students, and the topic of the lesson will be family and family relations. Pay attention to the screen. First of all, I would like to ask you, what is a family? What does this word mean for you? Your ideas?
Mother.
Father.
Just mommy, dad, and at least 2 kids.
Okay, and you?
Love and care.
Oh,
Support. It is a little world created by love.
yeah.
Upbringing.
Yeah.
Pets.
Good. So, as you see, we have different ideas. And we include these ideas into the word family and family relations. We know that that family, it is not only people who live together, who live in one house, but it is also the connection between them. Family ties. So what types of relation exist between the members of the family? Your ideas, please.
Love.
Love.
Collaboration.
Collaboration.
Respect and support.
Of course.
Friendship.
Yeah.
Care.
Definitely.
Upbringing.
Upbringing.
Understanding.
Okay.
Traditions. Family
Traditions. As you see,
Friendship.
patience.
Sharing household chores and solving problems.
Yeah.
Tolerance.
Tolerance. Lots of relations. You were right. Young. Care, support, upbringing, home, love, cooperation, traditions. Everything is very important when people live together. I would like one of you sum up. What does the word family mean for her or for him? Who volunteers? Please, Natalia.
So, as far as I know, family is the smallest unit of any society. It usually consists of parents, children, and other relatives who have one and the same house. They work together, they share their household and household work. They love each other dearly, they simply can't imagine their life without each
You're
other.
right. Brainstorming is very effective and useful activity. It involves your students into English speaking process and, of course, activate their vocabulary. Dear colleagues, if you want to activate your students' vocabulary, if you want to overcome their language barrier, you can easily use a game called Taboo Game. Taboo Game will help your students to overcome their language barrier and to develop their speaking skills. The task of this game is to explain the meaning of the word without using taboo words. Taboo words are words which are closely connected with the meaning of the word. For example, look at the screen. You can see the word taxi. Taboo words will be cab, yellow, bright, New York, car. That means that you shouldn't use these words while explaining the meaning of the word taxi.
Understood.
If you understand, I offer you to play this game. Now, divide into 2 groups. This will be the first group, you will be the second one. This card will be for you, and this one for you. You can read the words, and please, you have 1 minute to think about it. After that, you have to describe, you have to explain us the meaning of the word without using taboo words. Let's start. Please listen attentively attentively to the explanation of the word and try to guess what is this word. Please.
Well, this is a dwelling, an area or a territory where family spend some time together. Any ideas?
House.
A house? No.
A home.
Yes, correct.
This is an action when we gather together on special dates to celebrate something good. We usually sit at the family table.
A birthday?
Is it a
No.
holiday?
No.
Does it happen from year to year?
It's a tradition. As you see, it is very useful and helpful during your lessons. Why? Because your students overcome their spoken barrier and they can speak easily, without any hesitation, without fear.
And unprepared.
And it is very useful for unprepared speech. Yeah. Yes. To develop post-reading skills, we use pre-reading, line reading, and post-reading activities. For pre-reading activity, I offer you this activity. First, please look at the booklet. To develop reading skills, we use 3 stages: pre-reading, while reading, and post-reading activities. For pre-reading activity, I would like to offer you the task in which your students try to guess the title of the text using pictures given on the screen. At the screen you can see some pictures. I would like you try to guess. Who are these people? Your ideas?
Members of the royal family,
Yes, you are right. Why do you think so?
because I can see the queen, I can see the king, the princess, the prince, so we
Yes.
are all the members of the
just
royal
know them.
family.
And
we know them.
And everybody knows these people. Yeah, you are right. For while reading activity, I offer you one more task. It will be very useful for your students because they can enrich their knowledge about the certain text, about the certain people, if we deal with the topic family and family relations. Imagine that you are students, and I will give you, everybody will get a card. On this card you can see some people, and I would like you match these people and denote the ties between them. If you understand the meaning of our task, I give you the card. For while reading activity, I often use matching tasks. They help students to read the text more carefully and to find out special information and details given in the text. First of all, you should remember.
So we should
You
match.
should remember that your students will read this text, and while reading the text, they have to do this task. So, please. Now, one of you volunteer will explain us the ties between these people. Who is volunteer? Natalia.
So, I can see that here are 3 couples. Queen Elizabeth and her husband, Prince Philip. Her son, Prince Charles, and Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall. And her grandson, Prince William, and Kate Middleton. At the same time, Prince Charles is a son of Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip. Prince William is her grandson, and Princess Kate Middleton is daughter-in-law of Prince Charles and Camilla.
First of all, it is very interesting. This activity will motivate your students to be more active because it is interesting and they can easily speak. Of course, after reading the text, we should pay great attention to the post-reading activity. Why? Because we should sum up all information that your students take out from the text. And for post-reading activity, I offer you one game. This game will be very useful for them, first of all, because they will play a role. They will be involved in real life situation and they will have an opportunity to feel self-confident in something and not to be fear to talk about something. I would like one of you will come up to me. Tell me who wants to be a volunteer. Who wants to be a volunteer? Natalia, come here. Okay. Imagine that you are one of the members of the royal family. Your task will be to look at these pictures and guess one of the person. Okay. You choose anyone you want to be.
Okay.
And you will be even a reporters if you want. You will be reporters if you want. Okay? So your task will be to ask Natalia as many questions as you want to find out who is this person. In order to do it better, I will give you some cards. And you can find some questions here. They will help you to put correct questions. You can use these questions to find out information you need.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you a man?
No.
Are you a woman?
Are you? Yes, I am.
Are you American?
No.
Are you English?
Are you
Yes, I am.
Are you old?
A bit.
Are you a queen?
Yes, I am. And do you live in Buckingham Palace? Yes, I do.
Role games are very important in teaching process. They activate students' imagination and develop their creativity. And of course, they will make them more confident in real-life situations. To improve your students' speaking skills, we can use different methods and exercises. I offer you one of them. A question. To improve pupils' speaking skills, we can use different methods and activities. I would like to offer you a questionnaire. It gives visual support for your students. They practice grammar and learn to compose their speech logically. I would like you to divide into pairs. Divide this into pairs. Each pair will get a questionnaire with some questions. Please. The task is to find out the information about your partner's family using the given questions. Please, let's start. After that, I offer my pupils to tell, one of the partners will tell the information that he got known from his partner. Please, about your partner's family. Who are volunteers? Please. You will speak about your partner.
About Tiana, yes.
Okay, about that.
Tiana has a big doesn't have a big family. They always help each other. They don't have strict family traditions.
She feels safe in her family, and they gather together on family occasions.
Thank you very much. Also use this kind of activity while doing with speaking. It is debate. You divide into two groups of four, two groups of four. This one group and this one. I would like everybody looks at the screen. Another task is debates. It helps students to express their own points of view on the given topic and to find a logical improvement to their words. And read the statement. Please do it.
A big family is your big advantage.
Yes. And I would like you now to divide into two groups. One group will agree with this statement. Another one disagrees. So please think about it for some time and then discuss into your groups and then you will speak about it. This group will agree when you will tell us about when you will share your opinions. I would like you to pay attention to such expressions. Have a look at them. You can use them while you speak. On my opinion, I agree, I think, I don't think so, I disagree. To tell the truth, actually, in spite of. So, who wants to start? Who wants? Me, please you.
In my opinion, having a big family is a big advantage because so many people gather together on different occasions. You can share your happiness and sorrow. There are many people to support you and to rely on. And it's so nice to be noisy, happy, together with your family. And if you have some urgent work, you have many helpful hands. And seeing your people who are very close to you, who are dear to you, is a very nice feeling, which you cannot even imagine. You are never boring in a big family, and you never feel lonely in a big family because there are always people who are near you, who are close to you, who support you, who help you.
Thank you very much. And who disagrees with this statement? Please.
Well, actually, partially we agree because family is a great thing. Nevertheless, as far as we have the task to be against all these things, so I would say that as far as I am a countless loving person, so I don't like the noise. I think in a big family there is a lot of voice and many kids do mess, they shout, so they quarrel, they argue. That means that this is the first point why I disagree. Then we think that children in a big family have less attention from their parents because of the amount of the children. In the family where the single child is, so there is much more attention from both the parents. Then having a big family, that means a lot of household chores. So mother, when the kids are little, has to do a lot of different things to run the house and so on. Then also it means that the big family has to spend much money on the family members. And always if they want to, the children have to wear sometimes the clothes of their older sisters and brothers, and younger kids don't like that. So they want to be stylish, they want to have their own clothes, but it happens in the big families. So we think that it's also good. Then less space for children than parents. That means that parents, when they come home from their work, they would like to rest for a while, but they can't because of a lot of children running on the father or doing some different joyful things. And the last one is actually, so these are the points which are against the
Against all the same.
Perhaps I have missed something, but
Oh, I would like to add something.
Yes, yes.
By the way, to have a big family, why do you think that it is a disadvantage? First of all, that no one will compare. Nobody is compared. There's not a brother will be compared to your elder brothers. It's like at school. You are a good student or you are a bad student. And I remember your brother who was great. My mother had a big family and they were always compared. And I think in such situations, it's difficult to become an individual sometimes. So that's why.
But isn't it better to compete between brothers and sisters? It's a good point to compete with each other. Yes, I am an elder brother and I know more than you do, and you should do the same to be as perfect as I am. So it's
teachers
a point.
are always teachers.
It's a point.
So, as you see, we have different points of view on this topic. That's why I think that everybody has his or her own point of view on the ideal family, and we imagine the ideal family in our own way. I would like one of you try to tell us how does he or she imagine his or her ideal family. Volunteers. Angelina, please.
To my mind, a real family means when a man and a woman start to live together. And of course, ideal families, usually members of the family have common interests. They have responsibilities and duties. Of course, a man and a woman, a husband and a wife, should respect each other, should do many things together, such as housework or something else. When children are born, their parents must be examples for them. And children ought to respect and obey their parents. And normally, ideal families have pets. Because I think that pets, they help to relax and they help to bring up children. So that's my mind.
Okay, thank you. So I think we have different points of view on this. I offer you to make up a fairy tale, about our maybe ideal family, imaginary, of course not real, and we will do it in such a way. We will have two groups, and each groups will try to make their own story, own fairy tale. Please do it. To develop students' creativity, imagination, logical and analytical thinking, I would like to offer you fairy tale tasks. They can easily motivate your students into the learning process, and they can easily learn all the necessary materials without fear of making mistakes. As you see, we have different points of view of the ideal family. Now I offer you to make up a story about one family. But the task will be to add to each sentence your sentence. For example, Natalia Yurina, you will start the first, I will start the first sentence.
Okay.
You go on, Kate go on after Natalia Yurina, and one by one. At the end, Diana will try to tell us our whole story. Okay? Let's start. Once upon a time there lived a big family.
It was a royal family which consisted of parents and 3 beautiful daughters.
One of the daughters was very beautiful, and the second one
Was very wise. And the third one
It was
was
just an ordinary child, but very calm and polite.
Okay.
But the youngest daughter wasn't very beautiful and she was not popular among princes.
But still, she was very kind and had a lot of friends.
And all the children wanted to marry her.
so
And one day, one handsome prince came and married that the youngest sister, and they lived happily for a very long time. And this is the end of it.
Oh, lovely story. So they had many children. Yeah. For homework, you can offer your pupils to go on this story or to make their own story, as they like.
Or to make the conclusion.
Or to make the conclusion.
Likeness and
What will happen then. Thank you. Dear colleagues, thank you for your participating, for being here, for taking part in our workshop. You were great, and if you were my students, you would get only excellent marks. I consider and I hope that all these methods will be very effective and useful in your teaching practice. Use them, and I'm sure that you will get great success in your job. Thank you and goodbye.